So, I finally got around to playing Hello Neighbor, and honestly, I think it's a cool game, but I didn't really like playing it, and let me explain. So, when I first heard about Hello Neighbor, I thought it was a really cool concept where you're breaking into the neighbor's house and the neighbor will learn from your strategy. So if you break a window, the window will be boarded up. If you go through a door, there will be bear traps and buckets that will fall down on your head, slowing you down. On top of the neighbor just patrolling the areas you walk by. So I thought that was pretty cool, and I thought this is going to be a cool stealth game because besides grindy progression type games, I really like stealth games like Dishonored. I really want to get into Metal Gear and all that. So I finally got the chance to play it. And it really wasn't what I was expecting it to be because the stealth is kind of mediocre. It's not really a stealth game. It's more of a puzzle game because in a typical stealth game like Dishonored, let's say, there's a very clear objective that you're trying to stealth to. That's pretty much the whole point. But in Hello Neighbor, the objective is not clearly defined. You have to figure out what the objective is. They don't tell you anything. And that's basically how I came to the conclusion that this is more of a puzzle game than it is a stealth game, because in another puzzle game I played called The Witness, it was the same thing. They really did not try to tell you anything, just that it was line puzzles and that was it. You had to figure everything else out. And I can respect that. I think that if that's something you really like in a game, then, you know, The Witness and Hello Neighbor is really for you. But I'm just not that kind of player. I can't really figure things out when it's that abstract, you know? And the thing is that Hello Neighbor also allows you to interact with basically everything. Like, the interactability really threw me off guard. Like, for instance, one of the puzzles was that there was a key card stuck in some ice. And the immediate thing I thought was, okay, I have to turn off the generator. And the generator was a whole, like, trip in itself to figure out how to turn that off. But the easiest thing to do would be to get water into a bucket, heat it up, and then melt the ice. I don't know, it's like, it makes a lot of sense, but I just didn't think of that, you know? Like, I've never really played a game like that really lets you do something like that. So yeah, overall, I think it's actually a really good game, and I'm happy to see the sequel so that people who really enjoyed it and got the most out of it can play it again. But I don't see myself playing the sequel because I just really didn't enjoy playing the first one. My brain is not that massive. So yeah, that's basically all I have to say. I'm gonna start making more videos like this because I've come to realize that a lot of the games I review are actually pretty old, and at this point people kind of already know like how they are. So I figured I would make it a little bit more open-ended and just put my thoughts out there about a game rather than reviewing it. I feel like that would be a lot better. I'm gonna keep doing reviews though. I have a couple new games. I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima right now. I'm on the final act, so I'm gonna make a review on that, and whenever I get around to Persona 5 Royal, I'll do a review on that. Even if it's after a while, I'm still gonna do a review on it. And I will also do a review of Master Chief Collection once Halo 4 comes out and I play it thoroughly. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you thought about this kind of video, because I'm gonna keep making more, so I want to know if I could do better.